start things rolling here. Start things rolling here. Got a lot of windows here to. Trovo. How do I see my channel or something? Yeah. Let's put the Twitch up on Facebook. A C A. Oh, there. Okay. 5. Oh well, the stream works anyways. Okay, so location. I don't really care where. Okay, back to the farm here. Heck were we doing on this? I think the last I was on this, everything crashed. Not really my fault, but the program decided to update, and then it couldn't update, and it died. Some things then that happened that were. Okay, so where are we on crops? So, whom is everybody's growing, and these guys, that guy needs roll. Okay, he'll probably need once he gets rolled. Turn off that, and I turn off that. We'll see what happens. Okay, so rolling. Rolling is that blue thing's the roller. I think. Like a roller? Does. Oh, just check if there's a constraint on the roller. Owned equipment. Rollers. Thing. Ooh, it needs 325 horsepower. Guy. Oh, this is the one that's 425, right? This one, 405. Good. Okay. Okay. And I'm trying to think what's the easiest. I always seem to have problems with that field, and I think it's because of that corner. I'm probably just as well to do it the dopey way. Like this. Big sucker. Good guess, Gramps. Good guess. Okay. And probably there. Was probably should have done that even sooner. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's as far as the wheel goes. So if I go like that, if I try to go further, nothing happens. It's fighting against the software. Did I miss it? I missed it. Okay. I'm gonna miss that post, and I did miss that post. Okay. And there. Oh, this is going to, whatever rolling this, I'm pretty sure once I roll it, I just spray it. Maybe that's what I'll do. I'll spray everything except the very end, and we'll see what happens. Okay. Oops. Should start thinking about turning here, right? So there's a mulcher that has the same width. Actually, it's the same odd. Somebody's taken this same thing and just made it mulcher. I don't know. I'm not that keen on using a mulcher. It's okay, but my problem when I was using it before was I couldn't see where I had mulched. I couldn't tell who was the mulcher and who was the mulchee, so now I think it's better. Ooh, I left just a tad there. Okay. So maybe that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to spray this and I'll go across the bottom. I'll leave just a bit at the bottom where I don't. Yeah, we'll see what happens. I could do some hay too for these cows. Right? Am I right? How much is this going to turn? You gotta be careful because sometimes these things just go whipping around, and then by the time you clear it up, oh, we've now done 180 degree. Okay, we're gonna go down to the field and get us and spray us some weeds. Burr. Burr. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go across the bottom like this, and I'm gonna miss a spot. Ooh, and it's not gonna spray either, is it? It's not gonna spray. Do I not have the correct gene up here? gaming software. Well, FS22. This I should be. B. Start working. Default is button 6. So according to default, if I go in here and try to set it up, we'll try. Why this is. So. Called turn tools on off. Right here. Nothing. And it is. Ah, that time it worked. Huh. Oh, I probably didn't save. Turn tools on off. Or oh, maybe that's tool function one. What I want. There we go. That was easy. Not. Okay. Oh, and we cannot see where we have gone with this. Isn't that interesting? Isn't that interesting? I think what happens is I go, well, I guess I go up the right and down the left and we see what happens. That's a pain, isn't it? Ooh, and we're not going to hit that. We're not going to miss that. We're going to hit it. You know, this is going to be a pain because I cannot tell where I've been on. So if I look here, well, we don't have need anymore, but of the fertilizing term that, do we have wheat? No idea. So I can not see a difference as to where I've been or haven't been. Gonna have to wing it here. We'll go down this left side. Same deal. The left, sorry. Because if I look, check here, let's back up. If I hop out, what do I see here? I see yield bonus. It's 50. No, shows nothing about weeds. But I might as well try to finish this. Happens. Guess I should be taking notes here because I forget what I've done on this. I don't always have a sequence that I follow. I should. Harvest. After you harvest, I should have cultivate, seed/fertilizer, weed, and maybe smooth after that. Just trying to think of how I can get different textures. Maybe weed and then fertilize, smooth after that, and then do the second fertilizer. A spray. Okay, so that's what we'll do. Let's do the second fertilizing. Now, what do we want to fertilize with? Manure or slurry? We can do either, I think. Let's see what we have here. We have okay, 3,500 slurry and 37,000. We got lots of slurry. We can do a slurry and probably got for a minute. $72. Just liquid. Oh, that big tank I get. Okay, so that means go back to the farm. let's leave this guy here for now. Or whatever, we can take it back. Oh, wait a minute, one last trip though. Yeah. Oh, I know, I'm gonna have to bring it back eventually. So, bring this back. Change my mind. Let's just leave it here. So. Okay. Okay, let's go back up and get Slurry. Slurry should be here. That's me hitting those posts. Slurry tanker, slurry tanker, slurry tanker, slurry tanker. Oh, and let's wash this thing. Yeah, I mean it's not mandatory, but geez, it's embarrassing too. So. Under the stairs there. There, let it wheel. Over there, we're good. Oh yeah, that's nicer, isn't it? Lovely. It's just lovely, my friend. Oh, let's try to miss the chickens. Okay, cows. Cows. Full are you? Full. 18,000 there. How much other is? I don't know. You can see how much other is. 3,000. But I mean the other one's got tons of tons of flurries. Tons of flurries, so I got to save nicely on not buying. Are we over there? Getting close to harvestable. Growing. Just damn you. Damn your eyes. Oh, let's do a dad joke. What the hell? How many in South America hate to screw it a living? Ha ha ha. Lower it. Okay. And one. I think. Here we go. Now it's on. Ah, see, you can sort of see where it's going. You see, I don't know, it looks like somebody's been spraying brown poo on the field. Yes, they have. Poo wagon almost got stuck there. That would have been bad. And that one hit too. And that one hit too. So, yeah, I really have a lot of problems. 22 sims for it to be, oh, trying to get a COVID test. Good luck. Supposedly, we have Trudeau was on today, I guess, saying that they have ordered. They have a whole whack of more tests coming in, or maybe they've ordered a whole whack of more tests. That doesn't necessarily mean that there are a whole whack of more tests in your health department, city. Sloppy, that one. We'll just have done a loop on it for all that to happen. So supposedly there's more rapid tests on the way, but not sure where they are. Yes. Well, we're spreading poo, so, you know, how picky can you be about spreading poo, right? I had a friend who worked for the experimental farm, which is sort of, well, it was in, not initially in downtown Ottawa, but Ottawa, as Ottawa expanded, eventually there was a subdivision right next to the experimental farm, and they used to spray. They used to spray liquid manure on the farm in the spring, and the people who lived, the people who had bought houses next to the experimental farm complained that it smelled like a farm. So what they had to do was when they sprayed like this, then they had to run somebody with a disc right behind the sprayer to work it into the soil so it wouldn't smell as much. I mean, I guess they, you know, yeah, we could work it in, but this is interesting. What the hell happened here? Oh, I ran out of poo. That's what happened. So they had to change their procedure to avoid offending the people who bought expensive houses next to the farm. Like buying a house next to a train track or something and then complaining about the trains. Oh yeah, but I mean, this is, and the thing is, you know, they bought expensive houses because their houses, their backyard looked out on open farmland, so you paid a premium for the expensive house with the backyard that looked out on open farmland. And because you have that expensive house, oops, almost hit that sign. You have that expensive house, you're paying high taxes. So, money talks. Money talks, bullshit walks. Where's the, what's right there? You're gonna, oops, a ginormous rock there. Possibly drove over the ginormous. Possibly. Guess we could move that. No, we're not talking about expensive. We're talking about taxes paid to the city. Okay. So the experimental farm, it's federal property, federal government property. So Cyclone, you want to get a rapid test. Where are you going to? Where can you get a rapid test then? You can't get a PCR because you're not qualified, basically. You know what I mean? Well, your choice is obvious. Your choice is obvious. If necessary, pay for it. Unfortunate, but if you have to pay for it, well, pay for it. Well, if you think that if you suspect that you have COVID, the guidelines are if you suspect you have COVID, and then it's up to you to self-isolate. I have no idea how much it is. I don't know whether it's $50 or $500. Because I don't know anybody who has had to pay for it. Yeah, so that's 3 contacts though. Don't know. Don't know. Not necessarily true. I mean, unless if you have been locked inside, like when you say you haven't been around anybody else, how do you know you haven't been around anybody else? Have you been locked inside and just how did that work? The hell is this? Let's finish setting up. Oh, this is Windows pestering me. Off. Off Windows. I don't know. Just a lot of people think they haven't been anywhere. They really have. They've been, shopping, or they've been downstairs to the laundry. They went and got mail, and somebody else was in the mail room, or they passed somebody in the hallway of their building, or went to the gas station, rolled the window down, said, "Here's my money. There you go. Thank you very much." I think it's. So I hope I don't run out here. So I'm not sure whether I've sprayed all this with a weed killer. I don't think so. Damn. I usually do this in 2 rounds, unless I'm sloppy, like today. So let's go back and fill it up some more. Well, one could argue there have been a continuous series of things that have shown how bad our government is. COVID has also shown how bad people are. It's shown how selfish people can be. Look at those! Look at those! Look at the Sunwing people. Sorry. Look at that chartered flight from Quebec that flew down to Mexico. And I guess their assumption was we're a charter flight, so we are not we're not covered by regulations. So they, oops, I got to go up to the other place. So their behavior was not determined by what collective or what they thought was morally right or wrong. Their behavior was determined by what could they get away with. So that is quite representative of society now. Exactly. Well, my concern from a statistical point of view is they have said that they will be. Where the hell am I going? Okay, we can go there. They have said that they will be. Um, they're going to be monitoring hospital admissions. As hospital admissions go up, then that means that cases are going up. As they go down, that means cases are going down. But they haven't really worked out a way to correlate that with the fact that they are measuring a lot less tests? No. They have less data from actual test cases but they should also, they know the problem is, I guess, that you're less likely to get hospitalized. You're less likely to need hospitalization with Omicron. So, but you're more likely to get Omicron than Delta. But we're not measuring anymore. We're measuring a lot less people now to see whether we have Omicron. So we're going to have to extrapolate from hospitalization curves. And there still must be some factor between hospitalization curves and probable case density in the population. Well, I mean, it can be worrisome. I mean, I was in the grocery store before Christmas, I guess, and there was this guy standing there. I don't know. I'm walking along. He's standing there looking at something on the shelf, and he sneezed. And I said, and he had a mask on. I said, "Well, we're gonna have to close the store down now." And he just laughed. But it's true. I mean, especially at the beginning, we had no idea. I was in the hospital last February. The only symptom I had on the list was I had diarrhea. Well, let's get them tested for COVID. But, okay, fine. Poke this thing up my nose. Fine then. Now my grandkids actually went home with sufficient COVID tests, rapid tests, so they could test every, 5 days or whatever, before they went back to school on January 3rd. But now they're not going back till January 17th, and pretty well the end of January. I heard in Ontario that the that the teachers are prepared to go on strike. The Board of Education, or the government, has said that we will delay until January 17th so that we can roll out sufficient masks and HEPA filters to teachers. And the Teachers Federation is betting that the government's going to fumble this, and they're not going to have enough HEPA filters for their classrooms. They're not going to have enough masks. So if it comes January 17th, and they're going to keep track of all the stuff that gets rolled out to them by the government, and if it hasn't happened January 17th, then the teachers in Ontario, they're going to go on strike. At which point the government's going to say, "Oh shit." Really hard to steer this little sucker. But we'll get there. Yeah, my daughter has 2 kids, and they are now learning online. And she and her husband both work. They both work from home. Shouldn't be a deal. I think the issue is they don't have a good 50-50 split. My son and his wife, 2 kids, they're homeschooled too. She works from home, but he works downtown. So I mean, it's even worse. Stuck there. Well, my sister heard that from another teacher, and my sister's an ex-teacher, so she heard that from another teacher. what we're gonna do. I don't know. Hopefully you are okay. Oh yeah, I was gonna go back to this field that I started spraying. Right. It's definitely fertilized now, which does not need rolling, not mulched, and does not have weeds. But I think I'm gonna go back and finish spraying it anyways. See what happens, because I can't remember spraying it before. Well, that's what I was talking to my sister, and she says a lot of people are doing that. A lot of people are treating the symptoms. Now the thing is, it's an infection of the upper bronchial tract as opposed to infection of the lungs. So less. Do you have somebody that can go and get groceries for you? I believe grocery stores are at 50% now, anyways, which is better. Which means, I mean, there's less chance of you exposing or getting exposed to somebody. Oh, and I'm still not spraying here. Oh well. Okay. And if it's not too busy, I mean, you go in a quiet time and you. Interesting here. I have no idea where I've done or haven't done. Guess we'll find out. Whack. Just missed that guy. Oh, well, no, the end of the day? What, like midnight? I went to my place. Mine gets busy after 4. People from work go in. But I went the other day. I went Tuesday at 3:30. I checked out. I looked at our receipt. So I got there at 3, so I was there about half an hour between 3 and 3:30. It by 3:30, and it was quite busy when I got there. Okay, I have no idea where I've done, so let's just take this back and we'll wait and see what happens. I did the rolling. I couldn't see a damn difference after I rolled. Whereas I probably could have seen that if I'd sprayed after planting, that might have worked. Not sure where I am in my fields here. Where are we? Like I found mid-afternoon seems to be, well, mid-morning or mid-afternoon is quietest at my particular store. Oh yeah, you guys are all chugging along. I think I have grass to pick up. Seems to me I was mowing and picking up grass and putting it in this guy here. this silage factory. 8,000. Taken 3,000 down, 3,000 liters. It's going to be 300 a liter. So probably. I found out how the prices work for this too. It's a bit of a ripoff. It'll well, some people think say it takes the highest price, and some people say it takes the average price, but they get a lot less because they take 60% off for they take 40% off for handling charge. So I'm better to get a truck, fill it with silage, and then sell it somewhere. I saw your note about Oakville. I assume you saw my post about people being annoyed about Oakville. Oakville being the Oakville subdivision is as an addition to Train Sim World. The Train Sim World, the sequel to Train Sim 2020. Okay, where's my? I suspect my wagon is up here. Yeah, somebody actually had gone through, and he was he was upset because if you watch the video and you watch the it's kind of like it was kind of a they thought it was kind of a scam because they said if you watch the video or if you looked at read the description and stuff, they did more than imply. They pretty well said you can go here, you can go all these places, and you can't go to those places. Now somebody did a mod that enables you to go to all those places. It basically takes away all the X's or whatever the equivalent is. But he said they're not really finished. Like some places there's there's a building sitting in the middle of the tracks and stuff like that. I don't know. And the other thing about Train Sim World is there's no workshop, as far as I can tell. So nobody has been able to take the Oakville subdivision and add all sorts of nice scenarios to it. No, I don't know. I looked at some of the reviews of it. People say, well, this is broken, this is broken, this is broken. And I didn't notice anything from them saying, well, okay, we fixed that. They notoriously, I don't think DTG bothers to fix things. They just keep re-releasing it. Yeah, they get it out somewhat finished, but it's not as if they say, here's an update, here's a patch. Oh, yes, 90% off. So it's a good deal, 90% off, because you only get 10% of the route. Hey, bonus. There we go. Yeah, I just noticed this because, as you know, up to just this instant, I've been a fan of DTG. Not. The only thing that angers me more than DTG's attitude is the fact that I put up with it for so many years. Oh. I do have some scenarios I might like to do, though, I've still got on my to-do list some scenarios that RB Jets did for Train Simulator. So maybe on Mariah's Pass, I forget where. So. Ooh, we are dragging our ass here. Well, the tractor is 50% repair, but bad joke. What's our weather? What are we doing here? You know, I really enjoy this Stream Deck app that I have that is on my Android Samsung pad. Light snow 1.2, so snowing and it's above freezing. What they do is they simulate the Stream Deck mechanical device. Sort of. That's the line for under $12 a sale. Oh, okay. Good. Ah, well, you may have to skip. You may have to skip that and spend that money on a rapid test. But enjoy your game. So look at all this hay, all this grass. I mean. There we go. Yeah, my fridge, my place was getting pretty empty. My fridge was getting pretty empty, so I'm glad I went shopping on Tuesday. But you're talking about groceries. I was reading there's several companies now that will deliver groceries to your fridge. Give them access, and they come in and deliver groceries to your fridge. I mean, into your house or apartment, and I guess they put them, they put them on the counter. And if it's stuff for the fridge, they put it in the fridge. So if you are not sure who would do that. I was going to say if you are old and infirm, but if you're old, well, yeah, if you're old and infirm, but I don't know whether you'd be able to afford that service if you're old and infirm, but I guess if you're old and infirm and rich, I was thinking though, if you're rich enough to afford that, you're rich enough just to hire somebody to go shopping for you, your own personal shopper. So. Well, let's get rid of that screen there. So I'm going to go around and around and around and with this. Oh, what are we? Oh, we're still February. So I don't think the bees are doing anything, but I'm really looking forward to being out of winter and see what the bees do. And we'll be out of it after this. Somebody was complaining in one of the forums that it takes too long for the crops to grow. Okay. It takes the fastest one, I think oats, takes 4 months. So at 1 day per month, that's going to take 4 days. So they didn't, and someone was saying, well, you can make the time go fast. Oh no, or you can skip, you can sleep and sleep and sleep. Well, that took too much time. I don't like doing that. That takes too much time. So someone else said, well, there's a mod that lets time go at 2500. I think the maximum you can do is 250 times real time, and there was a 2500. So it was just, I don't know. I was going to make a comment. There's some things in life that are not about the end product. They're about the process. If you're really upset that it takes 4 months, why don't you find a mod that gives you instant crops? In fact, why don't you just find a mod that gives you $1 million right away? Speaking of which, I should turn that off for me. But I don't know. Always something to complain about. I know. I was a software developer one time, so. Exactly. All owned fields are ready to harvest. Oh, and maybe another one. Everything has been harvested. So, click 1 for everybody ready to harvest. Click 2 for everybody has been harvested now. There we go. I was streaming the other day and my stream died because my computer rebooted. Because the Logitech G Hub software, the new software, not the old one, decided it had an update, and I said, okay. I was having a coffee break or something. Go ahead, do the update. Oh, I had problems doing the update, and I'm going to reboot your system. Maybe I told you this. So this is. I haven't streamed much lately. I was pouting. I'm better again. So press 4, yes. Press 4 and I'll beep. 4 and I'll beep. So how are the other gangs doing? These guys need hay. These guys are fine. These guys are okay. Guys are fine. The bees? How are the bees? Knees? I don't know. Bees are doing. Let's check on the bee. Check on the bee by going. That works. Just get there and then jump out, run over. I think there was 450 there or something sitting there. Nothing's happening. But I'm gonna do some. I think by the time I sleep, this will be ready because it's I think a 2-month cycle for grass. And I've got 2 days a month. Oh, I need more. Because I have 2 times time. Sort of a help. Let's take this little one here. What the hell? There we go. Okay. Oh, there's them sheepies. Leftover Mongolian beef for your mother's fridge. Topped with Chinese fried rice. That sounds good. Sure, what my dinner's gonna be. Got stuff. Oh, maybe a salad. I bought, chicken, Greek salad with chicken, sort of, the grocery store. Little pre-made thing. Oh, I might have that. I usually buy one of those whenever I go shopping. And there's a supper, and a healthy supper. And they are often on sale. Which is another reason I really should have that for supper, because they're often on sale because they're a little past their prime. So that was Tuesday. Bought it. Today would be a good day for that. As opposed to on the weekend. Oh, my son, I got a note too from my son, folks. I'm not sure where people are on this, but my son and his wife have got they've got an appointment tomorrow night for their second COVID test. Okay, when we get down here to the bottom, we're going the other direction, so we'll actually get down to the bottom of the field before it fills up. This is a large field, and this is not something that you could have the AI do either. What's my time here? Oh, okay. So I've been up for at least an hour, so maybe I'll have some supper too. That would be appropriate. You do that. So I have added via stream alerts, stream elements. I possibly have added alerts for when somebody subscribes on YouTube or somebody follows on Trovone.com live or Trova.live or whatever. I have not seen those things happen, but then I don't think anybody's done that, so. I'm going to empty this thing and then I'm going to have some supper. Okay, we are almost there. Oh, we're there. Okay. So I'm toying with the idea still of doing multiplayer. What map would I do it on? I don't know. And I would do it by invitation. There we go. Okay, so I think that's it for now. Thank you for viewing, cheering, chatting, following, subscribing, lurking, whatever. I'm gonna have some supper now. I may be back on after. I may read more of Wheel of Time by Robert Jordan. I'm on book 4 of 14. They also have announced that the series, Series 2 is in production. They will be delaying release, although on Amazon Prime, because apparently there's a Lord of the Rings series coming out in the fall. In September? They don't want to conflict with that, because Lord knows we need more Lord of the Rings. anyways. Thank you. Thank you for ending on that note. So, good night, everybody. Take care. And ta-ta for now.